You look nice.
Oh, thank you. So do you.
Thank you so much. That's what we're going to be talking about in this week's episode of
Get Real with the English Sisters. Can you accept a compliment? And I know we've spoken about this before, but I just think it has to be said once again.
But did I say it right? So do you? Or am I supposed to? You said so do you.
Yeah. No, really, I guess I was probably just supposed to.
You were deferring, weren't you?
Yes, I was deferring. That was an example.
It was a good example.
It was, yeah. It actually came out genuine.
Because you have to say thank you so much.
Well, I did say thank you.
Yes,
though.
but then you said so do you. So
Well,
you
that's
gave
all
a
right.
compliment back.
I think that's all right. I mean, as long as, if I'd said something like when you said you look nice and I said, oh, no, not really. This is old, this dress, and I don't know.
I've had this for ages.
Oh, I've had this for ages. That's more like I'm actually pushing the compliment away, not allowing myself to receive it. But by saying thank you, I did receive the compliment and I gave you a compliment back.
Which is probably quite a nice thing.
Well, yeah, I just think it...
Well, it made me feel good.
Did it?
Well,
Yeah, I mean, even though we were sort of doing it for the podcast, you knew, it was like, it's a topic.
You do say that a lot though, don't you?
Yeah, I do, definitely.
I mean, I remember when a lot of the times when I come to do the podcast and I say, oh, you look nice.
Yeah.
And then you say, so do you.
Well, yeah. And then we're wearing the same dress. If you see us on video, you'll know that we do.
Because it's for the podcast.
We know we're going to be filmed. But anyway. Yeah, it's still.
So, what was I going to say? Please follow us on social media, Instagram, and remember to vote for us as well. To vote for Get Real with the English Sisters, Mind, Health, Anxiety. We'll be putting a link up because we're nominated for the Women in Podcasting Awards, which we are thrilled about.
Coming up in August, so I think you can start
from
voting.
the 1st of August you can
so
vote.
It's a bit early yet, but...
Yeah, but by the time the podcast comes out...
Oh, yeah, that's true. Maybe by the time this episode...
You'll be near there.
Near that, right. Okay, absolutely.
So, I mean, I think that so many people do. I mean, the other day I said to someone, oh, you look nice. That's a nice top you're wearing. And they said, oh, yeah, but I only got it on, on Amazon.
Oh, right, yeah.
So they were like saying, yeah,
they like great. Diminish it,
yes,
don't
instead
they?
of saying, oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, because you could say something like, oh, thanks, I actually put quite a lot of effort into this.
Into looking for
I researched it, and then I found it, and then I went to buy it. Because it's not just I bought it on Amazon. Really, you have to look for your size.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's easy if you say buy it on Amazon, but is it really that easy? You have to look through everything as well.
Well, it takes ages sometimes.
Well, sometimes it does, unless it's a standard thing.
But that's not the point.
That's
the point
not the point.
The point is that you're diminishing it. Yeah, you're minimizing the fact that you're worth the compliment.
Exactly.
You're like rejecting it in a way.
Yeah, you're not accepting that gift. Mm-hmm. It's as if you were given a present and you're not opening it. And you're just saying, oh, all right. And, oh, really? Okay. No, it's as if I don't really deserve it and you put it away. And you don't open the gift. So, a bit sad, isn't it, really? I think if you think of a compliment as a gift...
Do you think that would be tied to, like, value? Because, say, like, if you had, like, a designer handbag and someone said, oh, I like that bag. Would you say, oh, yeah, but it's only... like Chanel or Dior or Gucci?
Probably not. No, because there you've got the brand that gets the compliment itself.
The brand.
So the brand has already got enough compliments for society and yourself to feel valued. Unless you'll probably say, oh, it's not the latest, I don't know, whatever bag. The latest model. This is an old, you could still say it.
It's
yeah.
a vintage.
If you... Well, not vintage, then that sounds, like, oh, it sounds good if you say it's vintage. But, like, if you just say, yeah, I've had this for ages, it's not the latest. It's got really shabby now. You can still defer, I guess.
You can still defer.
Yeah.
But I think you would less, though, because I think that you've made a good point there, that it's the brand that holds the
importance, as to say.
Yes.
It's not so much about your choice.
I think maybe that's why people are attracted to the major brands.
Yeah, because they feel safe. Because they think, oh, okay, this has a label on it. Thus, it
it's
has
worth.
its own worth, its own import. Everyone knows that this is like this bag or dress or shoes have this label on them. Thus, I am more worthy if I possess them.
Because it costs a lot.
Because of the cost, yeah.
Also,
But I mean, really, yeah, obviously, yeah, because they cost.
so you're like showing your worth through the money.
Yes, a lot of the time you are, but obviously that's only going to get to you.
That's
certain
why
point.
a lot of
Then
people
in the
that
end,
are
it's-
insecure, they have all these brands, don't they?
Yeah, they have. You have to, yeah, they sort of like cover themselves in designer clothes and bags and everything possible that has a label on it in order to
They often
have that
They often
worth.
say that old money, the royals and that they don't wear all these brands that are visible.
They don't need them as
They
much,
don't
do
need
they?
them.
Because
And
they
then
already have their
it's
value.
a new money that has all the loud brands with the big logos.
Well, once again, because old money already has its worth in society, everyone knows that
They go more for the quality, don't they?
yeah, probably. Yeah, they don't need to shout it out much anyway, do they? No. I mean, you're getting me distracted now because I can't remember what I was supposed to be talking
it's
about.
It's a compliment thing, isn't it? They don't need the compliments as much, but I
Ah,
bet you
exactly.
they do. But they would just say, "Oh, thank you very much."
Oh, they probably do need the compliments because even though they probably get many, they need compliments from people that they love and that they truly trust, not the fake compliments.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times you can have, just the fake, oh, you look nice, but no, people know it's not real.
It's not really real.
Yeah, but you
It's
can.
like when you ask your partner, "Do I look nice in this?" And they say, "Oh, yes, you look wonderful," but you know that they don't really mean it. They don't like that. They just want to get you out the door.
Yeah, well, I suppose if you change clothes so many times, by that time they say, yes, absolutely, you look great, whatever it is.
Do you like this dress? Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. Come on.
Come on, let's get out. Yeah, that's familiar to you, isn't it? I know
I
that
don't
you're happy
usually
to do
ask
anything
that
to get
much.
you out. No, you don't. You don't ask. No, I think I stopped asking ages ago.
Yeah,
because
because I just feel confident in what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
No,
I
sometimes,
like.
obviously.
No, I like the fact that they
Obviously,
like what I'm wearing.
yes.
But I
Yes.
try and be a bit more mysterious and not show it so much.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Keep the what's it called? The
the
charm
allure.
going.
I don't know. We're saying a lot of French words today. I don't know.
Keep the flirtiness going, I suppose.
Yeah.
Because like, if you were on a date, you wouldn't know what they were wearing, and they wouldn't ask you, "What are you wearing
Or
tonight?"
do you like this outfit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so much. No, they wouldn't. You just surprise.
And then, "Oh, you look nice." So when you
Exactly.
turn up at the door, "You look nice."
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
exactly. Yeah, and just being able to accept that compliment. And it's also, I
With
think,
a smile.
it's not just what you're wearing, though, is it? It's about like you get a job done, and somebody at work says, "Oh, you did that really. That was very well done."
So true. It's
Yeah.
not just about how you look
No.
or what you're wearing.
How to accept a compliment is even in the workplace very often, and you just say, "Oh yeah," but, you dismiss it. You
Yeah.
dismiss the effort it took for you to do that.
I think that's what happens a lot to people that are like working at home as well. That they're the ones that
Oh my
the
gosh,
caretakers of the household, the ones that
Yeah.
are running the household and they're doing the washing, cooking, ironing, whatever, And when your partner gets home, "Oh, have you had a hard day?" "Yes, I have." But then you you want praise for it, and you want.
What, for the person looking after the house?
Yeah, you want the person looking after the house wants the praise, but then at the same time, but I didn't get paid for this, so I'm not worth it. type
Yeah,
of
that's
thing.
horrible. Yeah. But is it? I mean, I know what you
It's
mean.
not like a compliment directly, but it's like you're not
What do you
complimenting
mean?
yourself.
What are you talking about? You're just getting me so distracted now. I don't know.
I'm just thinking of people that work at home and they're running all the home stuff,
like
whether
the
it's
old-fashioned housewife or house husband,
or house person, the one that's
Yes.
at home doing all the
work.
slog,
Yeah, the slog, yeah.
but that's not remunerated as per se.
Okay.
It's not, you don't receive a paycheck at the end of
And
the
what
month.
are you saying? It's like you're not getting a compliment.
Well,
Is the
yeah, it's
paycheck
like-
a compliment?
The paycheck is the compliment, and it's also that it's your you may be feeling that you're not worth it and you're not valuable, and that could be going into other areas of your life, because you may feel insecure because you're just, I'm just a housewife, I'm just a house husband, I'm just at home at the minute. No, my partner's doing all the work.
Yeah. Yeah,
Where
that is.
really you are doing so much and probably supporting your
partner,
husband or
yeah.
your thing. Actually, I was listening to a podcast the other day, and Tom Billieu was talking about this. The phone just dropped.
Yeah, phone just
Tom
dropped.
Billieu was talking about it, and he said that his wife, for many years, she supported him in his business, and she was at a traditional, say, housewife, but she was also supporting him, and now they run the business together. And he was saying that how much she actually influenced him and helped him to become the person that he is today, and how successful his business is today, because she was doing all the behind the scenes
they're
work.
saying, oh, I'm at home, or like what they, I'm a home mum. Is that what they used to like, a house mum? All right, I can't remember the word now.
Housewife.
Oh, not housewife. The mother that was at home.
Like a yummy mummy.
Yeah, like the mother that was that she didn't work, and
But
she
really,
was at
it's
home.
got yummy mummy. At least it's something nice in front of it.
Yeah, but that had like
it's
a
demeaning, isn't it?
Of course, it's demeaning. It's terrible, really. Why do that? I mean, yummy. What is this?
Because they're supposed to be attractive as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not really fair, is it? Always looking at how they look physically.
Yeah, and they're usually quite well off. They don't have to work.
Yeah, they're valued for what? For their physical aspect. It's what we were saying in the other podcast. Once again, about women.
Yes.
Yummy mummy. All right, yummy.
Would you say
yummy daddy?
Yummy daddy.
He's a yummy daddy. I mean, that sounds quite good. Actually, no wonder the men like yummy mummy, or whoever it is has invented this thing. Because a yummy daddy. Okay. That's it. All right.
It sounds better than a house husband.
He's a yummy, you're a yummy daddy. Okay. Maybe it does exist. I don't know.
Maybe all the other yummy mummies would be after the yummy daddy, then there'll be problems.
But I think the yummy daddies would have to be daddies that are not working.
Yes, they would be.
Oh, right.
But
Okay.
they'd be together with the yummy mummies, and there could be problems if
They
they're also yummy.
Yes. And one would wonder, would these yummy mummies have difficulty in accepting a compliment? No, maybe because they're yummy already.
They wouldn't.
But the
as
ones
much.
that aren't considered yummy by the society.
Yeah, because they have to.
Yeah, because perhaps they're not, like what you said, wealthy, or they're not super, beautiful considered to today, today's standards.
Yeah, because these, let's be truthful.
realistic,
These yummy
yeah.
mummies have a lot of help. They're very well off. They usually have nannies.
Exactly.
But it's not to say that they don't have a hard time as
Oh,
well.
no.
Because they still
It's still
have
hard.
they still look after
yeah.
their kids as well, and they've got all the things that all parents have.
The
but
pressure, yeah.
The pressure and everything. They've probably got the pressure to look good as well, with all the other yummy mummies around them. So
yeah, and all the treatments.
everybody has
Everyone has their issues.
their own
yeah.
stress and anxiety, don't they?
But obviously, a mother who's taking care of 2 kids, and she's not a yummy mummy, so she's just an average person who's trying to
find the time for herself.
Yeah,
as well.
come on.
It's
then
a lot harder.
It's, yes, let's face it. She doesn't have time to go and get facials and massages. She's actually looking after the children and the house and trying to save
and then
money.
Would she accept a compliment?
I don't know. I don't know whether she would or not.
She should.
Hopefully, she definitely should, and say to herself, "Well
She's
done."
like
and
a superhero, isn't
exactly, yes.
Or
So,
he.
yeah. So that's definitely
Or they.
yes. Would need more of these.
They would need more coaching, wouldn't they, to
Yeah.
accept that they've they've got their value. So
What
you
are
have your
other
value.
ways when you don't accept a compliment, like, when you defer it?
You defer it.
What was it? What
Well,
are
you
other
can say like, well,
examples?
yeah, but I got this for a few bucks.
Exactly. So that wouldn't be
That'd be the money one, wouldn't it?
that'd be the money one.
The other thing
we've
is,
done
yes,
that.
I've had this for a long time. Or if it's at work, you could say, yeah, but this is something I already knew how to do. It's not something new.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for years. I should know how to do it.
Exactly. It's like when you make a lovely meal and your friends
Yeah.
say, "Oh, this is delicious," and you just say, "Yeah, I've made this I've made this so many times now. I can make it with my eyes closed." You're deferring because once again, that was delicious. Let that let that
soak
enter.
in,
Let that soak in. Say, learn. You have to learn how to say thank you. It did actually take a lot of effort, even though I'm used to making it. It requires time and patience and my skills. I mean, you don't have to say all that because
That's what I
then
was
you
going to
sound.
say. Don't say it, but just
No,
think
but
it.
you could think it. You can, but by saying thank you, or you could say, "Yeah, thank you." That does actually require quite a lot of effort. Thanks for
Well, it
saying that.
made it. Yeah, it took a while.
Yes.
Well, I say that.
You always
I
say
always
that.
say that to my husband. Or
Whenever
whoever's
you
there.
make anything, you say, "Gosh, it took ages to make."
And anything's nice, yeah. So that took a long time. It was a lot of effort.
You always say that.
Yeah.
It did take a lot of effort. So
But I'm glad it's nice.
yeah, but it does. I mean, it is true though that learning how to take compliment is easier if you have been complimented as a child, because you've had a kind of a model of reference. You've seen also how your parents perhaps complimented each other, and you watched how if they were good at taking in compliments and loved them, then you would also. But sometimes as a child, you may not have received that many. Like I was thinking, even at school, they very much say, "Well done." However, let's put in a little bit more effort. They say things like that, don't they? So it's like constructive
Well, you've just got a
criticism.
silver star, not a gold star this time.
Exactly. We used to get stars at school. And they would, like gold and silver, and what other colours were they? Blue, red. Yeah, and they would...
But the gold one was the best.
Yeah, the gold one was the best. I mean, that's in elementary school, wasn't it?
Yeah, when we were little. But I mean, even the other day I found myself when I was at golf, this lovely lady I was playing with said, "Oh, your outfit's lovely. I love your outfit." And then I found myself saying, "Oh yeah, I got this at the golf shot, and then I got this at another shot." And then afterwards I thought, why did I say all that? There was no need to say that. It's probably because I was feeling a bit embarrassed by the fact that she went on and on about my outfit, how much she loved it.
Yeah, and so you could have just said, "Oh, thank you so much." Yeah. And that's it. There is no need.
There's no need
to explain so much or say what you're trying to do there is by like getting the attention away from yourself and
putting it back on where you get it from.
From the shop and from
I mean,
this.
It was just the golf shop. And
I
shop.
know it's a sports shop. It doesn't matter
it was
though.
Just a sports shop. It wasn't a designer thing.
The
or anything.
point is you weren't taking
I
it
think
in.
if it had been a designer, I probably would have kept quiet.
I think it might be for me like it's easier. It's harder to take personal compliments like that about clothes and etc. When I'm being an English teacher, it's easy. It's easier, not easy, but it's easier.
Yeah, because you're not
sort
on
of
your
like
own.
a team, a brand, once again. But when I'm on my own, I still do defer compliments quite a lot. Like
Something to work on.
Yeah, somebody said the other day, say ancora bella. Oh, you still look good. They said.
Thank you. That doesn't sound like a compliment. You still look good.
Yeah, but no, they said you still look beautiful, good. I mean, bella, lovely. Said you still look lovely, but I mean, obviously, yes, they're going to say that. I'm 57. I mean, they hadn't seen me for ages. And so I thought it was a compliment.
Yeah, but it's kind of a bit of a dig as well.
No, it was not a dig. Don't take away my compliment.
Because they couldn't. Why did they have to say you still?
Well,
because you look beautiful.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. I bet they put the word still in.
The word still
Yeah,
was
the word-
bad. It was ageist.
It is ageist, but yeah, I know that happens. Welcome to the real world.
So maybe that's why you weren't that happy about it.
I was happy.
You were happy.
I was happy, but what I
You
was
said you found difficulty in it because you're being judged from what you used to look like and what you look like now.
Yeah,
It's
you're
a
right.
judgment
Yeah.
on you. It's not just saying, "Oh, you look great today."
Well, but
Oh, I love
today
your
they hadn't
outfit.
seen me for 15 years.
Well, then
so-
you just say, "Oh, you look lovely."
Yeah.
You don't have to say you still look lovely.
That's a good point, actually.
I mean, that just classifies everything.
No, but he said he said, "Oh, you still look lovely," and I said, "Oh, thank you." And then I think he said, "Oh, it's good genetics," or something like that. And then I said, "Yes, probably." And then I thought in my head, well, it's not just good genetics. It takes effort. You know, I was thinking in my head, it takes effort to keep in shape and not to scoff myself with cakes every day. And, you know,
I like cakes.
I like cakes, yeah. And you know, just have them once a week. And, you know, all of this, I thought it takes effort. So there I am, deferring. Once again, I could have said, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah,
You
so
know,
what
it
I'm
takes
saying is that
effort.
even though we're supposed to know about all this, not, accepting
Accepting
compliment,
the
when
gift.
it actually comes,
To the truth.
we find it hard as well.
Yes.
Like so many people.
I think we all find it hard. Everyone, you know, some people are really great at them, but most people aren't. And they're not that great at accepting compliments.
Usually I'm quite good at it, but I do notice that I do
Well, you
defer a
said
little
that
bit.
lady at the
Yeah,
golf,
that was a
yeah.
bit unusual. Maybe because I was in a place that I'm not very familiar with yet, and it's like a new thing to me still, even though I've been doing it for ages now, but
Yeah.
it's still quite new, so I don't feel that confident.
Probably,
when they give
yeah.
me compliments as well on my swing, I think, oh yeah, but it's a lot to learn still,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know, so
yeah.
I still find it quite hard, but I should work on more accepting and saying, oh, thank you so much.
I think you probably think you sound big-headed if you say thank you. You know, it's also like a...
No, if you just say thanks.
No, you can just say thanks. But I think women in general, like in the
We have
culture...
the low
is-
self-esteem, don't
Yeah.
we?
Yeah, because, I don't want to go back on to men and women difference, but it is a bit like that. I do think it could be like that, yeah.
Yeah, I just see the guys all chuffed if they say something about their swing.
And they laugh, yeah.
they love it.
They laugh and lap it in, you know. Oh. Well, I suppose it does depend, though.
It does. It's not
So
everybody.
you can learn just to say thank you and smile.
That's the easiest
That's
answer.
the easiest answer.
And then absorb the compliment, take it in and enjoy it.
And if you do catch yourself deferring it and like pushing it away, think about the fact that it's a present.
Have you seen what happened though? This happened to me and I remember it because I thought of
I
it
thought of it as well,
afterwards.
yeah.
I thought I'm deferring a compliment here.
Yes, yeah.
And
me
I thought
too.
there was too much said.
You spoke too much.
I
Yeah.
thought there's no need to explain all of this afterwards.
No, you could have just said, "Oh, thanks,
Yeah,
great,
thanks, great. Yeah, and then
oh, wonderful."
So
thank you."
it's obviously because it comes down to awareness again. If you're aware of what you're doing, you're so much more ahead of everyone else.
And then you will appear more confident.
Yeah.
And it's very useful in the work environment. Really, really, really listen to this. If you get compliments in the work environment, really do insist and say, "Oh, thank you very much. I have actually put a lot of effort into this. I'm applying myself." Use those words, because do not defer the compliments.
No.
Because then in the end, they might say, "Oh, that they're great at their job, but they lack confidence." I mean, that's all you need, isn't
That
it?
is all you need.
You need to appear confident and to be able to accept compliments. And for me, it's like easier at work. I have to apply it more to my personal life. But even there, it's not that easy at times.
No, it's not.
Something to work on, definitely.
It's definitely something to work
Yeah.
on. So let us know what you think. Do you defer compliments or do you lap and soak them in like a god or goddess?
Yes, and just absorb them.
Thank you so much.
And then
This is
think about
feeling
them.
wonderful. I
Yeah,
love
somebody
this.
gives you a lovely compliment. You just love it.
I'm going to do that from now on.
Yeah, let's enjoy them more,
Let's
these
enjoy the compliments.
especially the
and
genuine
let them
ones.
flood in.
Let them soak through you and
Yeah.
get the maximum benefit from
So
this gift.
send us a text message, send us a compliment, and we will say
Accept it.
thank you and accept it with open arms and be very grateful for it.
Absolutely.
So lovely to chat again. See you soon.
Yeah, see you soon.
See you soon. See
Not see you soon. What is it?
see you next week.
Well, of course. What are you acting so oddly strange about? We'll see them next week.
I was just thinking
What?
of a compliment I received.
Oh,
and
that's
I was
why.
enjoying it.
And what was it? You can't say now.
No.
Is it a private one?
Yes.
Off mic. Okay.
See you next week. Lots of love and smiles from the English sisters. Bye for
Bye-bye.
now.